Mira lives in a world defined by what she creates. Every morning, she wakes up surrounded by walls covered in her own drawings, sketches of stars, animals, and flowers that hint at a very busy inner life. Her most constant creation is Lumi. Lumi appears as a soft, pulsing golden glow that follows her from the moment she opens her eyes. To Mira, this light is a physical presence. It provides a sense of safety and understanding that she hasn't yet found in the world outside her bedroom. However, because Lumi is invisible to everyone else, Mira's private sanctuary is also her isolation chamber. Her rich emotional reality remains completely severed from the people around her. That separation is loudest in the school classroom. While other children quickly form pairs for projects, Mira sits at the back. She has her internal friend, but she is physically alone. At lunch, she retreats to the school garden. Here, the boundary between her world and the real one blurs as she whispers stories and laughs with the golden light on the bench beside her. The other students notice her talking to empty space. They whisper and mock the girl who seems to be playing alone, while a classmate named Priya watches with a look of quiet, genuine interest. When the whispers reach Mira, her posture slumps. Lumi's glow immediately shifts to a pale, cool blue, manifesting the sting of her rejection. In this moment, her imagination is a barrier. The very thing that makes her feel safe and private is making her a target in public, deepening her loneliness. Mira decides that to fit in, she has to leave her inner world behind. The next morning, she leaves Lumi at home, walking into school without her golden companion. She tries to join the other children, mirroring their movements and attempting to laugh at their jokes. But the connections feel hollow and the conversations fall flat. Without the warmth of her imagination, the classroom loses its spark. The desks, the walls, and the playground feel cold and gray. Mira discovers that hiding her true self doesn't actually invite people in. It just leaves her feeling empty in a room full of people. Back in the garden after school, Priya approaches the bench. She doesn't laugh or point. She simply sits down next to Mira in the quiet. Priya asks, "Was it someone invisible you were talking to yesterday?" It's a question driven by wonder rather than judgment. Mira takes a breath and nods. As Priya smiles, the warmth comes rushing back. Lumi reappears, pulsing in a vibrant, hopeful gold beside them. Mira visits Grandma Rose. Grandma shares her quiet wisdom. Imagination maps the heart. Lumi served as a workshop where Mira practiced kindness, loyalty, and patience. These new insights show how those internal lessons become standards to find real friends. A golden butterfly lands on Mira's hand. She looks at Priya and then at the butterfly, seeing her world in a new light. Lumi provided the necessary training. By understanding what a supportive friend felt like in her mind, Mira was finally able to recognize that same warmth in Priya. The opportunity to test this new perspective arrives during art class. The assignment is simple: draw your best friend. While the other students draw their classmates or pets, Mira hesitates. She picks up a golden crayon and begins to draw Lumi. She is putting her most private feelings onto the paper for everyone to see. When she holds up the drawing, the room goes quiet. Priya is the first to speak, calling the swirling golden light the most beautiful thing she has ever seen. By sharing her drawing, Mira turned her private world into an invitation. The classmates who once whispered in the garden now gather around her desk, eager to see the world through her eyes. At sunset, the school garden is full of life. Mira and Priya sit together, laughing and talking as the other children play nearby. Lumi's golden glow remains, pulsing brightly as it drifts alongside the children. The inner world and the outer world are no longer separate. Mira whispers a thank you to the light. She finally understands that her imagination was the bridge she needed all along. Our imagination teaches us the shape of our own hearts. It shows us what true friendship feels like: brave, kind, patient, and completely real.